He never did a piece of work.
Lie. What's going on, folks? JJ here. Today's video is a follow-up to the video I did in which I gave you two of the locations of the Italian-American Civil Rights League and which one was going after Sammy Gravano and which one wasn't. I also gave you the differences between the two. This is just, like I said, a follow-up. What I said in that video is, I said, I hope they're doing it for the right reasons. And I stand on that. I hope they are doing it for the right reasons. But I should have added a little bit more. I know in that video I said, are they being backed by the Gottis? Who's the ones behind this and who's doing what? It really wouldn't matter who is behind what. If the Gottis are pushing for it, so be it. If it's Gerard Morone himself, so be it. If it's the Alan Kaiser family, hopefully, so be it. Chris Colombo, so be it. I just think there needs to be some transparency behind the whole thing. Now, we know that Sammy lately has had a lot of thorns in his side. One of them being, of course, Mikey Scars, a.k.a. Michael DeLeonardo, and R.J. Roger. And also there's Jeff Nadeau, and there's several others out there that, if I haven't mentioned them, I'm sorry. Leave a comment in the comment section and say, hey, you forgot about me. And I'll say, I'm sorry. Hey, but anyway, we know since Michael DeLeonardo came out, he's added some fire into Sammy. And listen, Sammy, when he first told the story in his autobiography, Underboss, the stories he's telling there, he's kind of changed them a little bit going into doing his podcast, doing the YouTube, and doing his, interview rounds. I mean, according to Jeff Nadeau, he wants to control the interview rounds. You have to call him the Don of social media. You can't ask him certain questions, which typically, this does happen with a lot of people. Like, there's certain things they don't want to talk about. So when they do an interview, they say, hey, don't ask me these questions. Well, there's a reason why Sammy really don't want to talk about the Alan Kaiser incident. Not so much the Louis Melito, but he doesn't really want to talk about Nicky Scabetta, his brother-in-law that he had killed. And he likes to claim that, Paul Castellano is the one that ordered the hit. Why? Well, there is three sides to that story. Now, Mikey Scars, a.k.a. Michael DeLeonardo, has publicly stated, even on his Patreon page, hey, no, Paul didn't know who Nicky Scabetta was. Like I said, there's the theory that Nicky may have had some dark secrets about Sammy Gravano, that maybe Sammy, was either a pitcher or catcher at some point. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, that's all rumors, but some of the people who lived in the neighborhood back in the day, and even to this day, says, you know what? The rumors were there. So usually when there's smoke, there's fire. You know what I mean? But he doesn't want to talk about Nicky Scabetta. He doesn't want to talk about Alan Kaiser. He is making money off Alan Kaiser's death now through the podcast, since he's mentioning. And let's not forget, he was endorsing Trump. Everything was Trump. Trump was the greatest thing in the world. And it comes out in the Italian American Civil Rights League in New Jersey. One of the members is Roger Stone, who is actually has connections to Donald Trump. So, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I do know that since then, Sammy has taken down a lot of his videos professing his love for Donald Trump. Now, he may do it in his lives, but a lot of those shorts and everything he was doing promoting Trump has gone away. So I wonder what's happened behind the scenes. Was he told to take him down? Did his team feel like it was a good idea to take him down because of the Roger Stone, Trump, Italian American, Civil Rights League, which we know a lot of them were Trump supporters. So this is going to be very interesting. Now, another thing we need to look at is FX. FX can probably go ahead and say, you know what, we're going to work with Sammy. Because like I said, everything he's telling now on his podcast is historical fiction. And there's people still out there that can refute what Sammy has said. John Gleason, the prosecutor, never mentions F. Lee Bailey. Never mentions F. Lee Bailey at all being there. Or that he knew of Sammy had talked to, or F. Lee Bailey came in and that John said, these guys are going to take the fall for me. John never said that. I think Jerry Capisi tried to do him a solid because something that monumental, you don't record it. Something that could just be a slam piece for Sammy Gravano and for yourself, Jerry Capisi, could have been a slam piece because he hasn't been putting out too many slam pieces lately. Where's proof of the interview? The Sun hasn't come out and said yeah or no. I don't know if he wants to talk to the media about it. Another lawyer that supposedly was involved in all this, Bruce Cutler, he doesn't want to talk about it. So to this point, it's just another made-up story by Sammy. Oh, man, it's been a long week, folks. I'm going to tell you. My grandson's been sick. I've got, as you can see right here, Froggy. Listen, folks, it really doesn't matter if FX keeps up with Sammy. It's not going to change anything. It's not. And he does have the right to tell his story, but like I said, we have the right to either say, hey, through research saying this is true, or through research saying, hey, this may not be true, or this is not true at all. We have that right too. Jeff Nadeau has pointed out some facts. Mikey Scars has pointed out a lot of stuff. And to be fair to Sammy, Michael has stated that one, Sammy was not involved with Frankie DeCicco getting blown up. He said he wasn't involved because he tells the story of how Sammy was there and how Sammy acted afterwards. Sammy even stated, he said that Sammy said this. This is what Michael DiLeonardo, Mikey Scar said, what Sammy told everybody. If he found out that it was the Sicilians, he would leave bodies all over the streets. I do believe that Sammy Gravano did have an affection for Frankie DeCicco. A lot of people did. So anybody's out there saying, hey, he could have been involved in it because Joe Butter, or Butter Butt, or whatever they call him, said that he had something to do with it. No, Sammy didn't have nothing to do with that. And it was an unfortunate thing for the Gambino family because look what happened. Sammy gets elevated to power, and he leaves a lot of bodies in his wake. Unfortunate, because a lot of those people, he didn't have to kill them. He didn't have to kill Louis Melito. Why did he kill Louis Melito? Louis Melito had some dirt on him, just like Nicky Scabetta. He had a lot of dirt on Sammy. And if you listen to the Ravenite tapes, the interpretations of it, everything, Sammy had been going at John to take out Louis Melito for months. And then Mikey Scars on his Patreon channel said it was one particular argument that they had. A week later, Louis is gone. So, folks, you be the judge of that one. I hope you liked this video. I thought I'd just give it a little follow-up and just talk random shit while I was at it. So, if you're new to the channel, been here before, you ain't hit that subscribe button yet, please take a moment of your time, go right down below, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell. So when I do drop a video, you will be notified. And if you like this video, please go right down below, hit that like button, leave a comment. It helps with the analytics of the channel. And if you want to donate to the channel, I've got several links in the description box, or you can go over to the right-hand side and see where you see it, Super Thanks. You can contribute whatever you want to. Any amount will be greatly appreciated. I'm fixing to head on out. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, wonderful evening. And remember, folks, when it comes to doing the right thing, making this world a better place, helping others out, try it. It does work. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.